to Wealth Builders Mastermind Group, your first step to transforming your financial future. I'm thrilled to share with you how I average $19,000 per month in the stock market. This just isn't about numbers, it's about mastering a system that works and achieving the financial freedom you deserve. As Warren Buffett famously said, do not save what is left after spending, instead, spend what is left after saving. Whether you're looking to accelerate your retirement or build the life you always dreamed of, you're in the right place. So let's unlock the secret sauce of stock market investing step by step. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Before we begin, it's essential to acknowledge a critical truth about investing. It does come with risks. The stock market can be volatile and no one can guarantee results. So this presentation is for educational purposes only and not financial advice. But here's what I can promise. The strategies I'll share with you today are backed by my experience and designed to help you make the informed decisions that align with your financial goals. Think about this. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. So today, we'll eliminate that uncertainty. Have you ever heard the saying, note takers are money makers? It's true. So today's session is packed with actionable insights that can change your life, but only if you capture them. So grab a pen, a notebook, or your favorite note-taking app. As we go through this, ask yourself, what's one takeaway from today that could change your financial trajectory? Let's turn this information into transformation. Remember, the smallest details can make the biggest difference. People ask me the question, can you really quit your day job and swing trade full time? Well, let me show you. The top 1% of day traders average $182,000 a year. But if you look 2 lines down, the average trader, or better yet, the person just in the middle, makes $94,000 a year. So imagine replacing or even surpassing your current income by mastering the stock market. It's not just possible, it's happening every day. I mean, I've done it. Picture this. What would you do with the extra time and freedom that comes from financial independence? With the right knowledge and tools and mindset, you can achieve this too. It works if you put in the work. And so here's proof of what's possible. In 2023, my returns were 61%. That was $234,000, placing me in the top 1% of stock market earners. It's not luck, it's a system. And so, as Benjamin Franklin once said, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So today, I'm going to share the foundation of that system with you. And imagine what you can accomplish by following the proven strategies. That was 2023. Let's talk about 2024. This year I've actually increased what I've done in 2023. It's a system that works. I'm here to share with you, you can start from wherever you are. You can do better than you ever thought possible. So when I started Wealth Builders, here's the big question. Can someone with $500 to their name achieve financial success in the stock market? My answer is yes. At Wealth Builders, our mission is to show you how to start small and grow big because everyone deserves a shot at wealth creation. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step. There are 3 reasons people don't get involved in the stock market. Number 1 is lack of time. Everyone's busy. You juggle work, family, personal commitments, and the idea of taking time to research and manage investments seems overwhelming. It's easy to understand why people feel they don't have the time to delve into the complexities of the stock market. However, the beauty of the stock market is flexibility. You don't need to spend hours and days analyzing stocks or managing portfolios. We're going to show you cutting-edge technology and tools where you can start investing with just a few mouse clicks and minimal effort. By dedicating a small amount of time up front, you can potentially reap the benefits of excellent returns while maintaining a busy schedule. Number 2 is lack of earnings. Many people believe investing in the stock market is only for the wealthy or the elite. However, contrary to popular belief, you don't need to be rich to start investing in the stock market. In fact, investing in small amounts, $5, $10, $20, is one of the most effective ways to build wealth over time. Number three is lack of knowledge. People think the stock market is complex. It's intimidating for those who don't understand it. Although investing does require basic understanding of financial principles, you don't have to be a Wall Street expert. I certainly wasn't when I started. So, we're going to help you learn the fundamentals of investing. It's at your own pace, and you can gradually build your knowledge and confidence. Once you learn it, you don't unlearn it. So, the key is once you do, you can pass this knowledge on to your kids, your spouse, or anyone in your family. This is wealth building from the ground up. We give you the skills to make informed decisions and navigate the stock market. Every successful investor didn't start that way. So don't let this hold you back. So, what if I told you there's a hidden calculation, a formula that millionaires understand, but most people overlook? I coined the term millionaire math. It's the key to making your money work harder for you so you can work less. Remember, the goal isn't more money. The goal is living life on your terms. So let's decode this together. Albert Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. The rule of 72 is a simple way to calculate how many years it takes for your money to double. Divide 72 by your expected rate of return, and you'll know how many years it takes your money to double. This is a game changer for long-term growth. What would doubling your money mean for your goals? Let's dive deeper into this. So let's put this in practical terms. If you were to take $1,000 and put it in the bank, and you never put a penny in and you never took a penny out, how many years would it take for your money to double? So let's say the bank gave you 3% interest. If you divide it by 72, it would take 24 years for your money to double. So that's 24, 48, 72, 96 years old. None of us have that amount of time to go from $1,000. So that's why people are not prepared to retire, is because they do not understand this principle. So let me ask you this. Is your money working for you? Most savings accounts yield less than 1%. So compare that to the stock market, where the historical average is 10%. What if your money could grow while you sleep? It's clear that investing is the smartest way to grow your wealth. The stock market is your best ally. It delivers returns of about 10% annually. So that's the power of investing. It beats inflation and it grows your wealth consistently over time. Why are banks so profitable? And how do banks make money? Banks make money by taking cash deposits from customers in return for interest payments and investing that money elsewhere. So let me put this in plain English. This means the bank takes your checking and savings account and loans it back to you with interest, and then they put the other half in the stock market. For example, want to buy a car? I'm going to give you your money out of your bank account for 6% interest, and then I'm going to take the rest and put it in the stock market. Hey, do you want to buy a house? I'm going to give you your money out of your account for 6% interest for 30 years, and I'll invest the rest. Hey, actually, do you want a credit card? I'll give you 12 months free and then 16 to 20% for the rest of your life, and I'm going to put the rest in the stock market. This is how banks make money. What I'm really saying is your money is unemployed, ladies and gentlemen. Because if you're not investing, your money is unemployed. Think about it. Money sitting in a low interest savings account isn't going to help you. It isn't growing and it's stagnant. Imagine if every dollar you own became an employee working to build your wealth. So you have to put it to work for you. So remember when I talked about the rule of 72. Let's just look at this chart. Let's say you're a little bit crafty and by 29 you have $100,000. So this is most people's 401k. By the time you retire, If you have about 100,000 when you're 29, you should have about $400,000 in the bank because most people are passive. They just work and they let the job take care of their retirement. They don't even look at it for 30 and 40 years. But let's look at the bank. And the bank is at 12% on the other side of the spectrum. So while your money is unemployed and the bank employed your money and invested it, by the time you ask for your $400,000 when you retire, the bank has made $6 million profit off of every single person and twice on Sunday. And this is conservative. It's incredible. So that's why I show this first, because any financial principle that you don't understand and any financial principle that you're not using is going to be used against you by someone who does understand it. Think of the bank's interest payments as a participation trophy. You're just participating, you put your money in to participate, and they're investing it actually working the money. So investing is where you get the real prize. You have to do more than participate. You have to get in the game. And so once again, compound interest, or the rule of 72, millionaire math, is the greatest discovery of all time. It's the eighth wonder of the world. As Albert Einstein said, he who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays interest. So the lesson is money can work for you or against you. You have to decide. So who is Jay Sneed? Well, let me tell you, I was not born rich. I was raised by a single mother. I grew up the hard way, the school of hard knocks. I became successful and decided to play it forward. And so over the years, I built and grown various brands from e-commerce to coaching services. So these ventures are examples of creating multiple streams of income. They reflect what's possible when you apply focus, discipline, and the right strategies. My investment approach combines the timeless wisdom of legends like Warren Buffett with modern techniques. The goal, I seek out hypergrowth investments that consistently return. So by understanding the fundamentals of hypergrowth investing and value stock principles, you can learn how to identify opportunities that others missed. I worked in a Berkshire Hathaway owned company for almost 20 years. And so being in that company, you get to learn, if you pay close attention, Warren Buffett's investment philosophy. And that follows the Benjamin Graham School of Value Investing. You don't buy stocks cheap. You buy quality stocks that make money over time so that they're solid investments. So my favorite quote by Warren Buffett: if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll have to work till you die. This is not just for the wealthy. This applies to anyone. You have to find ways to let your money work for you, even in the smallest ways, to build a secure financial future. In essence, this is a call to action. You got to think beside your 9 to 5. Consider what assets or skills you could leverage to generate income passively. Start small, but start. The real reason rich people are rich is because they accumulate multiple income producing assets. And the focus should be on multiple income producing assets. Now, most people won't become financially independent because their job is their only income producing asset. And when the job goes, so does the income. And so you have to have multiple producing assets because that's the key to having wealth. This is from the Social Security Administration. And most people work an average of 45 years. Here's how things are going to shake out. After people turn 65, the top 5% will be financially independent, and the bottom 95% won't. What I recommend is to find out what the 5% are doing financially and do the same thing. The other side of the coin is find out what the bottom 95% are doing financially and don't do what they do. And so there are two types of education: the one you get and the one you give yourself. And of the two, the second is most valuable. So let's think about this for a second. The things that you value the most, are they school lessons or life lessons? Did you get them from school or did you get them from the school of life? Most likely you got them from the school of life. Think about your mindset. Have you ever wondered why Tiger Woods has a coach, or Serena Williams has a coach, or Steph Curry has a shooting coach? It's because when you're in the game, you can't see what other people see because you're in the game. Elite performers always know there's room for refinement, improvement, and staying ahead of the competition. So, just like Steph, anyone can benefit from an outside perspective and expert guidance in order to reach new heights. Even the best can get better. I read, I do all the hard work, and I was able to make $250,000 in the stock market pretty much consistently. And let's just look at the facts. The US has the second lowest individual spend rate on professional development in the world. People do professional development when the job pays for it because it's free. So, what does that say about how we prioritize our personal growth and success? Many people wait for their employer to invest in their future, but here's the truth: if you're not willing to invest in yourself, why would anybody else? Imagine waking up each morning knowing that your money is working for you, growing steady, and bringing you closer to the life you've always dreamed of. Does this resonate with you? Is it the freedom to retire early, or the security of a safety net, or perhaps the joy of funding your own passion and adventure? This is why I put this slide here. It's one of my favorite quotes and it moved me off the dime. It's called The Dreamer's Dilemma. The dreamer's dilemma is simply this: should I pursue my own dreams or work on someone else's dreams? That's the choice that people make. There's two ways to go. Am I going to pursue my own dreams or work on my boss's dreams? Because your boss has dreams too. And so you're either going to work on your dreams or you're going to work overtime helping him or her fulfill their dreams. The best investment you can ever make is in yourself. Because if I waited for my supervisor or my boss to tell me to start a business or that I can join the stock market or that I can be successful, I'd still be waiting and I won't be retired. I move myself off the dime, and this is why I do this, to make sure that other people can too, or have the opportunity to live the life that you want. And so now here's your chance to take the first step. From Beginner to Boss mini course is a fast track to kickstart your entrepreneurial journey. It's just learning the terminology of what the stock market does, and it's on your own pace. It's only $30, less than $1 a day. And for those who are already invested but want to improve their percentages or just increase their knowledge, I have 2 Amazon books on investing. They're quick reads, but straight to the point, and they're my best 2 strategies to increase your returns in the stock market. So if you're at 10%, you can get to 20%. If you're at 20%, you can do even better. These are a steal at $9.99 each. For those who need motivation, I have another steal: 2 downloadable ebooks. The first, 10 Things I Wish I Knew Before I Started Investing. It's an awesome read, $5. No More Excuses: How to Get Off the Sidelines and Start Investing. If you need that little nudge even after this presentation, it's $5 well spent. It's less than a cup of coffee. For those ready to dive deeper, our full course is on sale for the new year at $99. You'll get access to our community, live weekly coaching workshops, access to our financial freedom assessments, ebooks, and our knowledge bank. And for personalized guidance, we have 2 premium options. But don't let fear and procrastination hold you back. Like I said earlier, there are 2 types of education: the one you get and the one you give yourself. And here are the QR codes. Just snap them on your screen, and I hope to see you in our group. Thanks for watching this video and spending a few minutes on my channel. Hopefully there was a gem or two that you picked up. If so, pass it on to someone else. And finally, like my man Flavor Flav said, you know what time it is. Time to get busy. Let's make some money. Peace and blessings.